As kids, we were made to believe in certain fantasies. The Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and Santa Claus. But as time goes on, we forget these fantasies and go on to more older, grown-up things. So my question to you is, why did you forget Santa Claus? What caused you to stop believing? Can you guys answer a question for me?
Sure.
When did you stop believing in Santa Claus? You don't remember? Do you remember why? Did somebody tell you stop believing in him, or did you just stop?
Probably.
Cried when my mommy told me because I thought and then Santa Claus, and then my mom was like, "There is no Santa Claus, honey." And I was like, "What?" And then I cried.
Aww, that's sad.
I don't know.
Why did you stop believing in Santa Claus?
So, my dad told me when I was 8 years old that he wasn't real.
Wow.
Yep. And the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy.
All at the same time?
All at the same time, on the same very day.
When I hid behind my tree at age 3 and saw that it was my parents.
You were 3 years old?
Yep.
That's so bad. Were you upset?
No.
No?
I jumped out at them, hit them, and then I went to bed.
What did you get that Christmas? Do you remember?
A bike.
A bike?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Like, when did you stop believing in Santa?
Like 6 or 7.
When you were like 6 or 7?
Yeah.
How did you find out, or did you just like...
No, it just seemed impossible that a Batman could travel all the way around the world.
So you stopped believing?
Yeah.
Were you sad, or were you just
I
whatever?
still got presents.
Still got presents, so
Yeah.
whatever?
I still got presents labeled from Santa, so I'm cool with getting extra stuff.
Nice.
When I was 7,
You were 7? And why?
because I found a present addressed to me from Santa under my grandmother's bed.
Wow. Were you sad?
A bit.
A little bit? Okay. Did you cry?
No.
Because my mom told me when I was 9, she brought me into her bedroom, and she said, Santa Claus isn't real, and she just left me in there. So.
Oh wow, that's so cruel.
My mom told me, like, 2 years ago.
Oh, just 2 years ago? Oh wow.
My mom told me when I was 5.
If it makes you feel any better, my parents pretty much told me at birth. So.
Dude, why would there be like any satellites flying through the sky? That was scary. With like flying reindeer.
Alright, thanks guys. When did you stop believing in Santa Claus?
When I was 10?
10? Why? Did somebody tell you?
No.
No, you just stopped believing in him?
I just totally knew it was my mom.
You just totally did you figure it out? Did you like see your sneaking presents under the tree or something?
Yeah. No, it was just too good to believe.
Aw.
You figured it out when you were 10? Yeah.
I stopped believing in Santa Claus because my daddy told me. I asked my dad, I want to know the truth. Santa, is that really Santa? He said, do you want the truth or the white truth? And I go, I want the truth. And he goes, Santa is not real. And I go, what? That means you lied to me. You lied to me, Daddy. He told me he had a soda with Santa Claus. Because last year, when I walked outside, I walked into my living room. You know what? There were presents that said from Santa, and my mom was bringing them out to the living room.
Why do you want to know this?
Why don't you just answer the question?
Well, I gotta know why I'm answering the question first.
Because I'm doing a project and you have
Doing a
to answer.
project.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I was 11.
You were 11?
I think so.
And why did you stop believing?
My parents told me.
Your parents just flat out told you?
Yeah.
Was it sad?
It was, yes.
Did you cry?
No, I was
No.
11.
Okay.
Yesterday! 3 years ago!
How did you find out?
My parents! In the middle of the Christmas tree shop, and I started crying. It's horrible.
I miss Santa very much. He's awesome.
Well,
it's just, you know, it's kind of childish, and you know, we're not in elementary school anymore, so it's like, you know. But also, well, last week I have proof, like, no offense, sorry if there's any little viewers watching this. Well, last week I was wrapping presents for my dad's girlfriend's daughter, and she still believes in Santa Claus, and then she's right to Jasmine from Santa, so then, you know, it's kind of proof. But, you know, if he was real, I would believe in him, but yeah. I'm sorry if there was any other people.
Because, first of all, my older cousin told me that it wasn't real, but I didn't believe him, and then I heard my grandparents talk about it, and they were all like, oh, I wonder what Santa, with like air quotes and stuff, is gonna get Emma this year. So then I knew, and I started crying and stuff, and then I like figured it out that it wasn't real and stuff. And I found a present that said to Emma from Santa. And I was like, Santa doesn't live with me, how does this work?
And also, you know, how could a guy that like weighs like 500 pounds slide on a chimney that's like this big? I mean, it's not magical or anything.
Some people don't have chimneys.
I think it was...
You were 11?
Yeah, I think around then.
You were 11?
That's when I stopped believing in Santa.
Why? Did you like find out that your parents were putting presents under the tree, or did you just kind of figure it out? Or?
Yeah, I kind of figured it out.
You kind of figured it. Were you sad?
No, actually, I felt like I was growing up. Actually.
Yeah.
You smell good.
Because
You're wearing way too much.
because I grew up.
You grew up?
Yes.
You got more mature?
Yes.
That sounds like a reasonable answer.
Yes.
I stopped believing, well, in second grade my neighbor told me, a girlfriend, because she had an older sister, but I didn't really not believe till I was in third grade. That was the time I stopped believing. And why did I stop believing? I guess I got old enough to think that it wasn't really possible for there to be one person who flew all around the world. I got old enough to not think the world was. I get old enough to realize that maybe it was the spirit of Christmas that my parents were doing.
And I started believing in fate.
Well, you still believe in him then?
Yeah.
You believe in Santa Claus?
I get all around the world in one night. With only cookies and milk to live on for that entire night.
Don't forget carrots for the reindeer.
And he doesn't have diabetes or anything.
Hey, when did you guys stop believing in Santa Claus?
What?
When did you guys stop believing in Santa Claus?
Santa Claus isn't real!
Santa Claus is real! He is real, I tell you! Santa Claus! I never did.
You never did?
No, I never did. Santa Claus is real. And I believe he is, so the whole world should.
Of course you do.
Santa's reindeer are special to me because they are my friends.
Can you name them all?
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
And Donner and Blitzen.
Cupid and Donner and Blitzen and then Rudolph.
When did you stop believing in Santa Claus?
I still believe in Santa.
You still believe in Santa Claus? That's amazing. Does he come down your chimney?
No.
No, he knocks at the front door.
Everybody is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Okay, why did you guys stop believing in Santa?
I never stopped believing in Santa.
Yo.
What did you do? No, go!
So Marty, why did you stop believing in Santa Claus?
I still believe in Santa Claus.
You do?
You don't?
I never stopped. Santa doesn't actually come. He gives our presents to our parents, and they do it. That's the only reason why we think it. Yeah.